Starting your own food truck is a concept that many dream of but never really get the chance to do. But today I'd like to help you get one step closer to actually fulfilling your dreams. Honestly, you could be a complete beginner or already have a business, and this video will help you. Let's get right into it. First things first, you need a cool concept for the truck. Whether it's gourmet burgers that are made from ingredients that are local, maybe some kind of taco place, or even a plant-based vegan eatery. Honestly, anything will do as long as you have a demographic for it, which just means as long as there's somebody that's willing to eat it, or I should say enough people to sustain your business, then you're good to go. But make sure it's something that sets you apart from the competition, because you're not going to make a lot of money if you're not at least a little creative. Now, of course, I'll probably go more in depth into the concept of your food truck in another video, but I want to kind of get through the main details in this video, so let's keep going. Of course, I'll answer any questions you have at my Instagram in the description, but let's stay on track. So the next thing you need is some sort of business plan. You can't go into anything without being somewhere prepared and knowing what you're doing. But don't get overwhelmed, it's pretty simple. Just outline your goals, what your target market looks like, which like I said before is just the people you're selling to. Write down the strategy that you have for marketing, which I'll go into further in this video, and how much money you're putting into it and how much you think you're going to get out of it. At its basics, it's just finances. It's very important that you have a clear plan like this. That way you're able to stay organized. It makes it easier when you're trying to get funding or managing your equipment. The main thing about having a business is keeping it all tightly organized. Okay, let's move on to something fun, and that's going to be the wheels of the operation. I'm going to initially recommend that you guys invest in a reliable food truck that's new enough that it meets all the health and safety regulations and aligns with your business concept too. I know getting a new trailer or truck is going to be pretty expensive, but it's going to save you so much headache if you have the capital to spend right now. Because I mean, come on guys, our goal is to make it all back anyway. But as I mentioned, you can buy a used truck, you can look into trailers, you can find other ways to get your costs cut down, but you need to make sure that everything at least falls in line with the health codes and everything. But even if you pass your inspection, you just got to remember that the aesthetics of your food truck can also significantly impact what your customers thinks of your business, and it can directly lead to more sales. Now I want to talk about permits and licensing a little bit, but I know that based on your state it's going to be a little bit different for each of you. But just in general, sometimes navigating these legal aspects of the business can overwhelm you pretty quickly, but it's really important that you understand it all. Of course, you're going to have to register your business, and that involves registering it as a food business. And depending on the county or city that you live in, there's going to be certain inspections and permits and different things that you're going to have to pass and also obtain. For example, you're going to have to get some permits that basically just allow you to be able to sell things to the public. It's going to be different depending on your food that you sell, but everybody's going to have to face that. And now when it comes to your inspection, before you're able to sell anything, somebody's going to have to come by and inspect your vehicle to make sure that everything is in the proper place and operating properly. So a couple examples are going to be your 3-basin sink that you're going to need to properly rinse, wash, and sanitize your dishes. And then you need a 4th sink for hand washing. If you have things that need to be cold, you're going to need coolers, things like that. Once again, I'm not going to go too into it because it depends on your business, and just a quick Google search can find a lot of this information pertaining to your business. Now, the paperwork might seem daunting, but getting everything straight from the beginning will help you so much. Now, by now, you should have most things sorted out, and it's ready to finally hit the road. And by doing that, I mean finding events and locations and things that you can pull up your truck to. Real business things, guys, we're here. Of course, you know that you need to make sure that you're going to events that are going to have enough people to cover the costs and make it worth it so you can profit. Now, this is highly dependent on where you live, and some cities and small towns are going to vary greatly with how much money you're able to make each day. But do some research, take some time familiarizing yourself with wherever you're going to be selling so that you know the best spots, the best corners and park and festivals that are going to bring your truck success. And be patient with this step because it can take a little bit. Now, I hope that all that information was really helpful. If you have any more questions, make sure to follow my Instagram and shoot me a DM and subscribe because I post these videos almost every day.